accident on the river there, because when you dump like 100 tons to the river and the boat come down, there's going to be a lot of accident there. So it comes the idea why we go to the Hậu Giang province and we see this is very, very serious. So that's why we come up with the idea why we use the dry husk. And one more thing is, now they have a lot of solution for dry husk. For example, the Ngoc Châu in this one, as you see,
Briquettes.
to export. Yeah. But actually, it's not much of amount. And one more thing that's very important is, when you burn the dry husk, not up to the degree that is going to be become a white ash and become a black ash, it's even more polluted for the environment. So that's why I think the Hậu Giang will be forbidden that this one going to be in the market, because when you solve this problem even more worse than you solve the problem with dry husk. Okay, now I come to the part more related to you guys. So, this is the financial model that I built it. And first of all, as you see the first line, our power plant will be 10 megawatt. And the actual amount that's sellable is about 9 megawatt. So we run about 24. And according to the company ICI, the maintenance days for our project per year is about 18 maintenance days. So I subtract it out. So we have about 8,322 hours sellable a year. And you see here, I write down at the 0.068 cent per kilowatt. Because why I write down, even though we can get higher, because already the EVN already offer and accept the price from the wind energy at 0.078 cent. So we don't give out that number because it's not the finalized yet, but the 6.8 cent is the minimum that we will get. So that's why I write down number. For the CDM, you just a little forget about this because it's just a bonus. So we do not really care about that. For the right consumption, right hard consumption about 250 tons a day. So 20% of the 250 will come out 50. That we have the 50 tons of dry hot ash a day. For the price, the market price according to our technology partner, is sellable at 200 or 240 US dollar per ton for the ash. But we just didn't have it because we have one agreement with one partner in Germany.
You mean you're going to export the ash? Or
Yeah, we export the ash. Maybe we will sell at the FOB, so they can have all of the instruction for the packaging. We have the ash, and they will just how to pack, and then we can just sell at our port. That really depend on the condition. But normally for this kind of project, product, I think we will sell at our port. We don't need to sell to them. So we can pack by their instruction, but we still sell to Vietnam. Because this, they really need it. Because they have a lot of projects that use this ash. But the thing is, again, we still wait for the final samples. Because the other sample we sent to them is, because according to my technology department, they say that, okay, maybe the different dry husk will come out with different dry ash. So it's better that we use our dry husk to make the sample. So we can finalize that. So it's generated with the revenue about $5 million US just for the for the electricity. So you get this number, and you subtract for this, we have about 6.8 million in revenue a year. Okay, for the fuel supply, so we have about, let's say, 332 tons a year to buy for our power plant. So we have about 250 tons a day. And the price now, I want to highlight it, we pay at 50. Because now we still sign done with 10. But the thing is, I know that I want to reach a long-term contract, and we give them more extra. Because this contract now is signed just 5 years. But we want is at least 10 or 15 years. So we will give them the price at 15. And one more condition for them, every year the price will increase 5%. So with this condition, I believe that I can convince the rice mill owner to accept the really long-term contract. Because as you see, we give them about 1.3 million a year. If we compare to the average salary of Hậu Giang, it's $100 a day, a month. So it's just about $1,200 a month, a year. That's a big money for them. Very, very big. So I believe with this amount, I can reach them to agree.
This one question. This on rice miller. You're selling. You are
Side with the rice mill.
rice miller, right?
Okay.
The thing is,
Private rice miller or government-owned rice miller?
Private.
Private.
You know, in Vietnam, the rice mill is very small, and it's a private company. And the reason in Vietnam they run every day in a year, and the people they keep the rice, and the rice mill run every day in a year, and it means that you have dry husk every day in a year.
so
Is there going to be a penalty clause if they don't deliver the amount of rice husk to you? Is there a penalty clause?
I'm sorry.
so okay, for the question, because we already have a plan for this certain problem. So the first plan, we will buy like this. Okay, we will sign a long contract. But for the long term and for our stabilized all of the business, we will separate it. We will establish a company just buying the rice husk. But we are not. We support them. We have the percentage in there. But the people in that company will be some representative from the government, first of all, and the representative of the rice mill owner, the three big ones, that will be in that company. First of all, we will give the most benefit to the government, and the benefit again to the rice mill owner. So from that company, they will bargain by themselves. And of course, we will the major control in the company. But of course, we will give the benefit and the profit to them. So both the government and the rice mill, they will have the benefit. So I think that it's going to be more stable. So with the for the cost of the EBC, it will be about $25 million for the total contract. For land clearance and compensation, we already paid for this. It's $2 million we already paid. So then I come back with the total amount. So the total utility that will be about $8 million. So we pay already with the FS, with the investment report. I think we need anyway. We need to give to you guys the full of them. It's about I think 500 pages, more than 500 pages.
No, 500 megabytes.
The FS, right? In English? Is that the
English,
FS?
everything English for you guys, and you can go through it. Everything will be done. The FS, the investment report, approved by the MYT. We have on the paper that will be approved. So the total amount that we already put in is about $4 million US. So the coming $4 million will be another. We pay for the cost of the land to take the land use right that we call in Vietnam in the red book. So that red book means that we own the land. So that amount, that job we will be. I think we will do after we negotiate with the EBA. Because, for example, if they give it a little bit lower, then we go with the land lower. But of course, we still need the support from the government for the land trading. So,
the purchase of the land, is it released for a certain number of years, or is it you own the land?
no, we own the land.
Yes.
Own the land.
This is we own the land, not the certain year.
I see.
Before that, the old land that we have to own it for 50 years. But of course, the government they say, okay, this because we need some certain amount and certain papers that we talk to the bank in the future.
I see.
So they give us an opportunity to own the land, not rent the land.
So you have to take the document of title to the land.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now just pay and we will get there. Just get paid. So let's talk about the amount that we need.
How big is the land area that will involve?
About for the first land, about 5 hectares.
No. The land is 8.
Nhưng mà cái nhà máy đầu mình làm
No. The
mình mua hết
land
rồi mà.
8 hectare rồi.
Nhưng mà bây giờ mình đền bù là mình làm hết.
Đền bù hết.
Okay. So for the first land we have 5, but the whole that we will buy is about 8.8 hectares. But the first land we just need 5.
Why? When is it 5 and then it goes to 8? What is that? Why
Because after the first land, we already have the plan to build another one next to that.
Oh.
Another one next to each other. The capacity 10. So at 2, I mean 20. Because the next one will be very easy. We don't need the cost of the design. We don't need to do the FS again. We don't need to do the investment report again.
The FS is conducted based on how big the size is?
Now, about 10 megawatt. 10 megawatt.
So you require additional FS?
Yeah. I think the next FS is just okay based on what we get approval from the MOIT. We just fix and get the license. We don't need to do like really basic, really beginning. Because the cost of the land we already know. The cost of the EBC we already know. So that means we just negotiate with the event for the price.
You plan to have additional
Yeah. 10.
Another 10.
Another 10.
For the second plan.
At the same location.
But this after completion or in
According to our plan, when we finish the construction, the first one, I think we will have the plan, I think, in a year to another one. Because that way we get some revenue in, then we can start another one. Because why we a little bit rush? Because now in Vietnam market, they have some other competitors. So we have to run very, very fast.
What do you mean other competitors? What do you mean?
They also operate try to operate one in Cần Thơ. It's next to Ngoc Huy. but the cost of land is higher and the cost of labor is higher.
Also using rice husk.
They're still using miners, but they, I think, slower than us about 6 months, let's say, according to the approval and document that we get from the MOT. I think they will slow down us than at least 6 months. So when we sign, because if we sign the contract with the EVN, we will be the benchmark of the whole market. That's very important. So we have to go really, really fast. And when we locate all of the strategic location, the rice market will be ours. We talk with the MOT, also the EVN. After we win the first one, the second one, then we have the master plan for the whole Vietnam. That's the most important. Because if you are the first in the market, of course the EVN, also the MOT will believe we can be successful. They're not going to wait for the others. So that's why we go first. So I'll come back with the amount of the loan that we looking for at this estimate in the amount of $19 million. So that's divided by 30 as owned by ours equity, and 70% less we will borrow from the bank. Let me explain a bit of why we want to choose the foreign banks. We got the bank guarantee from the BIDB bank. I think you know that's one of the biggest banks in Vietnam. With Vietcombank, with Vietinbank, that's the top 10 that they will sponsor our project. But why we're still looking for foreign banks? Because one, there's going to be at least 2 advantages. So if we talk about this cost, we pay everything in Vietnam. Okay, the cost of land, the rest. For this amount, we pay to the technology partner. So if you choose GSE as our technology partner, so you only can just open the bank guarantee with them, and you pay them directly. Of course, we will have certain collateral between our company and the banks. So if you deal with transfer cost, the currency risk, double of the transfer cost, because we pay the Vietnam pay Malaysia 2 times the cost. And it's much more easier for you guys. You still control the money here. When you get the money from me, you pay them. If you don't get, you don't pay them. It's just
That's in the agreement.
No, Chan is there.
no joking. No, that makes it easier for both sides. And even though the Vietnam currency is really, really weak, that's the most important. If you get the loan from them, that's going to be in Vietnam dollars, and it's really, really weak. Because I experienced it because I started this project for 3 years ago. The last time I received the EPC contract from another technology partner, it increased about 3 million Singapore dollars just for currency. Because Singapore dollar go too weak against US dollar. But don't worry, because we have a guarantee for you, because the contract that we sign with EVN will be in US dollar.
Oh, very good.
So the contract is strictly clear that they pay us in US dollar on the US dollar of the day that the payment. But the thing, when they give the money, they will take the exchange rate of the market at the day of the payment, but we receive Vietnam dollar.
Good news.
So this is not worry about for you guys about the currency for you guys. Even though they give us a loan in US dollar. So if we talk about all that figure, so I just give you roughly about the IR. Talk about the investment. So we have up 36%.
What's the load tenure?
Sorry?
What's the load tenure?
What?
Tenure.
Load tenure is 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
You see, you can do 3 years only, why not shorter?
No, you can make it shorter. The construction period about 2 years. 2 years. 2 plus 2 plus 2 years.
The agreement with EVN is a take or pay agreement, right?
Sorry.
It's a take or pay agreement.
You cannot be TOP.
Okay.
You cannot be TOP. It's a rice one. It's just a base load. Whatever they do, EVN should
So then we have a clock, I think, they pay.
Is there minimum megawatt that you must supply?
Not the minimum.
There's no minimum, right?
whatever they produce,
What I produce, they have the clock, they will calculate it. And every month they tell, okay, write down the number.
Yeah.
Then we can make agreement, okay, after 2 months, 3 months, they pay me. So it's gonna be not more than 3 months. So we lock at the maximum of 3 months they have to pay us.
90 days.
Because they did with the wind energy 1 month. They pay every month.
Usually in the power plant they have government meter. So when you fix it, it's the meter there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they will pay according to that meter.
You have to meter yours and theirs.
Yes, our and the government agree. Yeah.
That for 7 cents now, is it fixed throughout the 10 year or there's a factor? Because you pay the rice fast on 5% every year.
Like the increase in the
agreement salary.
The tariff, is
The
it?
tariff, the fee tariff.
you fix it at
6.9 something.
No, I'm not fixing.
No, I don't think so.
The first 5 years is 6.8.
Oh, step
The
up.
second we increase about 0.45 cents.
It's final or it's going to be
No, the 6.8 cents is the minimum
minimum?
based on all the documents that the government give out. They have the formula. I think I give out any document. Maybe I will have exact account. It may be a little bit more than 6.8, but I think it's 6.8 cents. That's the minimum we will get from the document.
Can you revise it every year? Every 5 years, not every year.
I think we can revise it every 5 years.
Every 5 years.
Because like all the projects, like big project like 1,000 megawatt will come out. After 5 years, they revise the price. But of course, right now the market, if you talk of this market now compared to 5 years ago, it's very low. So of course, they have to revise the price. But this is why I give it after 5 years. Because according to Mr. Ngoc, when we talk about with the MYT, they said, okay, 5 years is the period that we can revise the price.
What kind of machine that you're supplying?
Is there any component that you bring from Malaysia just to support the Malaysian?
You mean the EPC? What are you supporting?
Okay. Basically, for this whole power plant, from the reactor, boiler, up to the separators itself, is all in Malaysia. Of course, the turbine we have to import. Then the critical components are all in Malaysia. So
Go back
boiler,
to Malaysia.
you're right. So and that is Mr. Martin. So it's you have any questions?
So the design would be carried out in the UK and then produced and manufactured in Malaysia.
The same for the boiler. The boiler in Germany, and the production
So just the last point of my presentation is I update what